Sanders dropping all the way down to the Browns hijacked the draft.
This went from a football story to a drunken media story.
The NFL has been clueless for 50 years when it comes to evaluating quarterback. Clueless.
How the hell does it happen? 4 rounds. It doesn't happen to a quarterback. We've never seen anything like this before. Seems very Kaepernick-like, as in Colin Kaepernick.
Our ESPN analytics gave it less than a 3% chance that Shedeur would be there in round 2.
And it was the humbling of college quarterback Shedeur Sanders.
Does the president think he deserves credit for Sanders getting picked?
All I will say is the president put out a statement, and a few rounds later he was drafted. So I think the facts speak for themselves on that one.
I think it is a night for deep self-reflection for Shedeur Sanders.
The 2025 NFL Draft may be in the rear view, but for Shedeur Sanders, the real challenge is just kicking off. Once projected as a top 10 pick, the Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback now finds himself buried at the bottom of a loaded depth chart, potentially staring down the end of his NFL dream before it even begins. But here's the twist that's making front offices nervous. If the Browns decide to release him, it won't happen quietly. It'll spark a frenzy. Sanders would hit the waiver wire, giving every team that overlooked him in April a second chance to claim him. This isn't just a battle for a roster spot. It's quickly becoming the league's most explosive quarterback storyline.
According to Mary Kay Cabot, she does think when camp starts today that he has a legitimate shot to be the starting quarterback. So in my life, kind of being around the NFL, 30 years of doing this talk show stuff, covering the NFL, having sources and reporting on it, I don't think there's ever been a player where there's a wider variance of opinion between the media and NFL executives. The media, myself included, saw him as a B prospect, a good solid in a very, very weak quarterback draft class, certainly arguable first-round prospect, maybe a second, third-round talent, but you know, solid, good family DNA, moved well, historically accurate, good kid, not a bad kid. Certainly a better prospect than first-rounder Kenny Pickett by far. I think a much safer prospect than Will Levis, who went second round to the Titans. You know, I thought he was a solid B prospect, crazy accurate, bad offensive line in college, no run game, and against good teams was always productive without a lot of mistakes. And yet he slid to the 5th round. And there's an argument, I don't know, 6th or 7th rounder undrafted, if not for Jimmy Haslam, the impulsive and meddling Cleveland owner. So how he is viewed by the NFL and the professionals there, who I respect and trust, and how he's viewed by everybody else, it's an incredible gap. Bailey Zappi got drafted higher. So
let's take a quick step back. Shedeur Sanders, son of NFL legend Deion Sanders, was once seen as a near lock for a top 15 selection in the draft. With eye-popping stats, magnetic presence, and the power of the Prime brand behind him, a draft day slide felt unthinkable. But when April rolled around, the unthinkable happened. Sanders fell all the way to pick 144, landing in the 5th round with the Cleveland Browns. Now, instead of leading a franchise, he's buried behind Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and fellow rookie Dylan Gabriel.
I think that it's just so weird. The quarterback position is so weird because people are different. You know, it's quarterbacks that come in their first year and they just look amazing. Like, and you're like, oh yeah. And then the next year, sophomore year, they take a slump. Then it's vice versa. It's guys that come in their rookie year and struggle, but then the game slows down for them and then they take off their second year. So for Shedeur, I mean, to me, when you're in the NFL, the number one thing you chase is consistency. Like, that's the only thing he can do, is go out there and consistently put good tape out there. You know, when he's out at practice, when he's in the huddle, he's consistently going to the right places. He's consistently making the right adjustments. He's consistently putting the ball in the right place. That keeps you around for much longer than a couple of splashes here and there. I think he's doing a really good job, you know, off the field with all the stuff that he's doing in the community and all of those things, because what it does is it's got the fan base wanting him. Like, I want that guy to be the starting quarterback. I think he's doing a good job there. And he's doing everything as far as this right here. You see workout videos all the time. Now, the thing about this is he's showing you, like, I'm putting in that work. And as a fan, we love to see that. But the funny part is, I sat here and thought about it, like, what do you think, Dylan Gabriel is just sitting on his hands? Like, he's doing the same thing. He's just not. It's just something about being able to see it, though, that changes the trajectory of what we think.
Now the question isn't just whether Shedeur can rise, but whether the NFL is ready if he does. Subscribe to our channel for the latest updates, exclusive insights, and full coverage of the story as it unfolds.